Hello everybody, Jaxin here, and today, on my Monday, for the Daily Movie Critics, I'm going to review Sergio Leone's gangster epic masterpiece, Once Upon a Time in America. Now, Sergio Leone is one of my favorite directors. I love his his Man with No Name trilogy or the Dollars trilogy. I haven't seen Duck You Sucker yet, which is also considered of the same kind of anthology, I suppose. And Once Upon a Time in America is, the West is really good. But Once Upon a Time in America, it's not a Western. He's only done two other films that weren't Westerns, and that was Colossus of Rhodes, which was a Peplum film. Let me just turn this. Sorry, but which was a Peplum film, which he made in 1961 for Warner Bros. And then he made this movie. And what can I say about this movie? It's very, very good. It's a great movie. Though, if you're planning to watch this movie, do it on a weekend or do it on a day you don't have anything planned, because it is 222 minutes. 229 minutes. So that's about 3 hours and 49 minutes. So it's going to be a long time. So what I thought about the movie? Well, I thought that the acting, especially Robert De Niro and James Woods, was fantastic. I thought that the story itself was very good. It could have been the things I've changed, but there were some. But I'm not saying all the acting was good. Aside from Elizabeth McGovern, all the other female actors were pretty forgettable, and they just seemed very just meh to me. And the pacing, especially toward the end, was just did not work. But the story itself was magnificent. It takes place in three different times: early 20s New York, early 30s New York, and then late 60s New York. And it's all basically about the life and times of Robert De Niro's character and how he, gets with this group of people, and then they become a gang in Prohibition New York, and then somebody backstabs the guy, and then the whole gang falls apart, and then Robert De Niro is basically he basically runs away. I also thought the music in this movie was fantastic. Ennio Morricone is just an amazing music composer of music for film. This and Once Upon a Time, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Cinema Paradiso. He's such a good composer. Also, the ending. I did not like the ending. I thought it just ended extremely anticlimactic, and the whole third act together just kind of falls apart, which could have been basically a mind-blowing gangster film. It just turns into an exceptionally good gangster film with the likes of Casino, where this is amazing, but there's problems with it, and stuff doesn't work out, especially in the last third. So I have to give this a 9 out of 10. It's still an amazing movie. It is still just brilliant. But compared to other films of the genre, and I think gangster films is probably next to drama, is probably the most probably the best, in terms of noir and whatnot. But yeah, seriously, you can list off 10 good gangster movies, but yeah, compared to The Godfather and Goodfellas and The Departed, it does not stand up. But I still love this movie, and I'm happy to see it because I'm a big Sergio Leone fan. And you know what? If you're a big gangster fan too, or a big Sergio Leone fan, and you have 4 hours to spare, check it out because it's brilliant. And then it gets really slow at the end. But thank you for watching. This is my Monday review. See you all next week.